interesting. Never knew that would happen like that. Okay, anyway, hello, how are you? I know it's a little bit late at the time of this taping, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, okay. Once again, 12 by 18 inch watercolor paper glued to foam board. Pretty sturdy, very, very lightweight, and all that stuff. Okay. We'll get on with this. In a second, just pulling stuff up on my tablet here. All right. We'll do a floral. I'll try to keep it as painless as possible. At least I'll try. Okay. Let's see if I angle my tablet to its side down there. Gives me a better view, a little larger view. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this with that black background. We'll see. Anyway, let's move over here. These are some of the colors that was left over from the last project. So, got a cad orange, yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, titanium white, ultramarine green, ultramarine blue. All right. Okay. I think we'll do a group of hydrangeas and whatever comes after that. We'll see. I'm going to take a, what is it, a 1-inch flat, and we'll put some glycerin on here. I'm gonna try to avoid the circles, just put it on the background here. All right, okay. A little bit of this stuff will do you. Just a little bit. You really don't need an excessive amount of this stuff, really. I don't think I'm gonna get too many visitors at this time of night, so it'll probably be a lot of me talking to myself. But I tend to do these at a time where I don't have to rush or really be bothered by much, because, well, it's later on in the evening. Okay. Let's play around with some transparent colors. Meaning that when you put a certain color on black, okay, it will still appear black. See? So I'll play around with some of these colors here. I'll even use a little bit of red. The red will appear black also. The deeper reds will. And this is alizarin crimson, so yes, it will appear a little on the reddish side, or on the dark side here. Just like that. And then I'll take a little bit of white and we'll swirl it around to get varied colors in there. I think I'll do it with a fan brush. Doesn't really particularly matter what type of fan brush, really. I just pick one. And we'll bring out a little white here. And we'll take the white and we'll kind of swirl it around like this. As you can see, you start to pick up different colors and such. Put some down here. Up around here a little bit. Get a little bit of that blue going in there. You got all sorts of colors happening there. Okay, I'll look for I'll just swirl it around with this for right now. It's okay. Kind of smooth it out and twirl it around. It just makes for an interesting background. Just rub the colors in there. Almost kind of dreamlike thing happening. Now I'm using very little losing my words here. Glycerin for this. If a little bit goes into the circles, that's okay. It's all right. Kind of want them to mix in there a little anyway. Let's smooth that out a little bit better over here in this corner. And softly blend it here. This same technique is also used for when artists do the Aurora Borealis. Same technique, you know, transparent colors with black. Once again, I'm just smoothing out these colors. All right, that's all. The more you blend it, the more it kind of melts into each other, into the background there. Like I say, it's just purely background stuff here. All right. Hey, Sonia. You shared me out. I appreciate it. The reason why I didn't see your text is because for some reason, when people text, it doesn't show until I take the chat out and bring it back. And then it comes back. Why it does that, I have no idea. But you know. Okay, I'm going to use a 1/2" brush. I'm going to start probably from up here and work my way. All right. Okay. We'll start off with an orange, but we're going to use some alizarin crimson. I'll put the crimson right here. I'll use a little bit of glycerin here, loosen up the paint a little bit. Now I'm using the crimson here with the glycerin in it, right here. Just in here in the corner, right in the center. And maybe here. Okay, just something like that. All right, okay. I'll get some of this orange. We'll put the orange right in here. I'm gonna have to beef up this orange a little bit with white, because orange is a little semi-transparent, right? It's kind of weak. A little bit of glycerin. We'll put the glycerin right in this orange here. So I'm using the vegetable glycerin. I'm putting it into the paint itself. Okay. All right, I'll pull it towards me here. These are going to be kind of big, and we'll take our little time and let's go right from the center here, like that. So I'll just press out. Now I would use technically I would use a filbert for this. Okay, so we got one there, and we're just going to keep building around it, going in different directions. I'm not going to change the color. I want it to be kind of that reddish orange for right now. So it's picking up those colors. And basically what I'm doing is, once I have one solid one, it just kind of picks up everything after that. Come out here a little bit, bring some of that out here. You don't really want a perfect circle. Put some right on top of the others. Okay. This is rather monotonous. At least it can be, but it's good practice for getting these type of petals going. Okay. I'll keep working at it. Keep going. You can build your light source like this too. However you want to do your light source. Wherever you want the light to come from. A little bit of titanium white, we'll put it right here. We'll tint the white with that orange. Little glycerin. Okay, and you can see the color difference there. Okay. All right, and wherever you want the light source to be, maybe I want it a little bit on the outside, so we'll go over a few of these with that white. And I'm just gonna, like I say, just build a light source here. I'll keep the center fairly deep. Like that. I can probably get that even a little bit brighter. It's a little more white. No glycerin. In certain spots, outside edges, a little bit in the inside there. Not totally white, but something like that. You can do these pretty quickly if you get yourself accustomed to them, Okay, we'll leave it just like that. All right. I have a couple of water containers. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of this, totally get rid of it, and go to the next batch of color. Large beach towel on my lap. All right, RV. Hey, hello Bree, how are you? Nice to see you too. That looks like a sideways skull. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Neat. Yeah, where the nose would be, a little bit of the mouth. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't notice that. Put little demon eyes in there. Little sparkle eyes right there. Right? Because it does look like a skull. And you just gave me another idea. Interesting. Wow, it does look like a skull. Why did you just mess me up? Thanks a lot. It does look like a skull. Yeah, it does. Doesn't it? Yes, it does look like a skull. Yeah. It does look like a skull. Look at that. You guys blame Sonya. She totally ruined my groove. Now she got me painting demon flowers and stuff. Now this wasn't planned at all. Shouldn't be doing that. Let's see if it comes back. It should be coming back here. Am I still online, guys? I can't tell. I must still be online. Am I still online? My internet's acting kind of strange and I don't know why. Let me know. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I don't know why it's doing this. I might have to reboot the router. But not now. But I might have to reboot it. Yeah, this was totally unplanned. See, this is what happened when I get to read the chat, huh? It's your fault. It's a good story to tell Bruce tomorrow. Okay. All right, I did orange. Well. Okay, let's coat this with a little bit of glycerin here. We'll put the glycerin right here in the center. We'll get a little bit of this blue. We'll put the blue right in there with the glycerin. All right. Okay. Just like that. We're gonna coat the inside in here with it. Just like that. And we'll kind of shadow some of that red in here underneath. Okay. Let's take a little ultramarine green here. we'll go right from the center here. We'll get one, put it right in there. Put a whole hydrangea in there like that. Okay, right from there, I'm not gonna clean the brush or anything. We'll just start adding these little interesting bits in here. Go in different directions with it. Same concept. You see it's starting to turn darker there. We're going to pop some out here too. Well, this was not part of the equation today. Sonia. Totally messed me up, woman. Thinking of something tranquil, and not we do an American Horror Story. Sonia. We'll start with the natural color now. And basically what I'm doing is taking the brush and I'm giving it flat and I just turn it in. Okay. A little bit of glycerin here, loosen up the paint. Because I'm working on a kind of a dry surface here, there's no medium inside of this just like that. There's no medium inside of this area, so it's really wet on dry right now. I've been doing a lot of that lately. Let's put another one in there. Right here. Whoa. Just like, remember, we're going to add a light source to this, okay? These aren't particularly difficult to paint, all right? It's just monotonous, repetitive, very repetitive. Oh, don't feel bad. It's all good. I mean, you gave me a pretty interesting idea. Usually when I tend to paint it in becoming Rorschach tests, people see something, you know. So it's okay. Go in different patterns, different directions with them. It's okay. It's all good. And it's my excuse for doing the Halloween painting, I guess. I go right on the tape, right on the edge. All right. Just like that. Okay. All right. Sharpest Art, hello, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Well, I guess I can get some glycerin here. get a little touch of black into the glycerin. A small amount of blue. More glycerin than paint. You know. Alright. And we'll kind of start some clever little shading things here. And see, I can use my finger to blend a little bit. So I'll start to shape the skull out on this guy, which isn't really too terribly difficult to do because you're just glazing on shadow. Very, very, see? Very subtle. I can go as light or dark as I want with the shading also. Now I can get away with going a little bit darker. So just a little touch of black and a little more blue in there. Okay. Now remember, this is still caked with glycerin. Okay. And I can see, it brings it out a little bit more, and I can always smooth it with my finger. You see that? And what it does is it just brings out the dark tones underneath. You see that? Up under here, it can be a little deeper, especially here in the dark areas. Okay, smooth it out a little bit. So yes, you can use your finger to do this. Particularly underneath the flowers here. It just gives the appearance that the flowers are just bouncing right on top there. So you guys end up getting another lesson because of Sonia. Glazing is fun. You can do so many things with glazing. I used to tend to do this with log cabins and stuff, not really with you know, death skulls. But you know, blame Sonia. I'm not gonna let it die. I'm just gonna keep teasing you with it, Sonia. More glycerin. More glycerin than paint. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're back. I don't know why it's doing that. Once again, when I get off of here, I'm going to reboot the router and modem. Something's really acting squirrely with it. See, I can add the shadow. I can add the shadow and not worry about any harsh lines or whatnot, because see, like stuff under here, up by his mouth here. See, just like that. Very gradual. Okay. I'm just taking advantage of what I see already. See that? Just taking a little advantage of what I see. It's already there. That is all. Actually, add to the curvature there. Deeper, darker. And once see, just kind of add to the curvature there. No comment. No comment. Actually, Sonia, you have a good eye, because I would not have found that. I would not have found that until you said something. And I had no clue. Okay, well, I mean, yeah. It's crazy. All right, well, God, I don't know what else. Well, I guess my Halloween quota has been filled. I guess. All right, let's get a little bit of Indian yellow. We'll put it right in here. Get a little touch of white. We're gonna brighten that up a little bit. A little bit of water, no glycerin, water. All right. Wow. Pure craziness. I would have never thought of it. Really. Oh, you guys don't see that. I could probably get away with making some of these a little bit brighter, because green and blue are so related in the hue, tone of color. So we'll brighten that up a tad. just right in here. Just like that. Acrylic paint dries flat, so it appears like it dries darker. Pretty cool. Okay, well, I guess that's that. Let's get a little bit of alizarin crimson. Oh, a little touch of white. A little bit of water. My cat playing around back there. Well, this was quick and easy. Thanks, son. Hey, Shane, you came just in time for the inn. You could thank Sonia. She's totally at fault for that. All right, let's draw back a little bit. Put the focus back on there. All right. Okay, let's put it toward that way-ish. Something like that. My goodness. Creepy. Let's peel the tape back here. What did I title this? Flower power? Talk about misnomer. I think I'll keep the title like that anyway, since I done wrote it in there. I'm not gonna change it. Flower power it is. You know. When people ask me about the title, I'm gonna tell them blame Sonia. Ask her. If you want to, I forgot I even got a frame this size. But if you ever want to know what it looks like in a frame, well, we'll just put the frame right up to you. You might see a glare, but if you frame it, well, it will look like that within a frame. Okay. Pretty neat. I got to reposition the camera to where it appears a little straighter than that. My camera's usually not tilted to the side like that, so I still got a little bit of maneuvering to do to get this right. Because technically that would be straight, but I think I have to. It's because the camera itself is at an angle, so it's at a very odd angle. The positioning of my camera. But that's why it looks the way it looks. It's kind of tilted weird. I'll figure it out how to do it that way. But anyway, that was fast. 41 minutes, not bad. No. Hey, Grumpy. Yeah, it definitely didn't start out like this. Actually, this just was supposed to be a background, and these it's supposed to be two more hydrangeas in here. It's supposed to be there and there, and then the rose would have been in here with its leaves and stuff. That's what it was going to start out like, until Sonia said skull, and then this. And as I looked at it on the TV monitor, which obviously you guys don't see, I seen the image, and then I just went from there with it. So I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I had no clue. But people do that often. When I do some clouds or fog or mist, something like this, people see shapes or whatever. And I've done paintings based on that, really. People would suggest something, or a mountain that looks like a wolf or something, and I end up going in that direction. I got mountains that look like lions, elephants, wolf. And then I did a mountain yesterday. That was Victor Von Doom from the Fantastic Four. So, you know, all sorts of images or whatever ideas come through. So, yeah. Yeah, Sonya did call it. She definitely did. What I'm going to do, got this extra paint. Let me put this camera on single. You might see the palette. There you go. Now that's a straight on shot. Let's pull back a little bit there. There you go. That should be a pretty much straightforward shot for you guys. Once again, adjust the, there you go. Yeah, well, there you have it. I can take the palette off. You guys don't need to see the palette. The palette can go bye-bye. All right, and I believe you guys can still hear me. I should be still audio on number 1. So, yeah, there you be. All right. Yeah, it is crazy, but you know what? It works. It works big time. I'm very happy with it. What I'm going to do is take a good picture of this and varnish it and put it with the rest of the stuff. And obviously I'll post this on Facebook tonight in a few minutes, and Instagram. And I'm going to put it in the title, "It's Sonia's Fault." Blame the RV DJ. Well, guys, all right. Thank you very much for a very entertaining evening. This was fun. This is fun and funny. I shall see you guys when I see you. My dog's got to go in for surgery. And a dog his age, well, it's kind of a toss-up if he can survive the anesthesia. So, he's an older fella, but he needs to get these things taken care of. It's pretty serious, so he'll be gone early in the morning. Poor big guy. All right, guys, thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys, and I shall see you when I see you. Peace.